I don't think... I mean, first of all, this word sisterhood is like 1970s hairy lesbians demonstrating against the nuclear war.
Your Majesty. But I have found women in general tend not to be suited to high office.
Oh, why is that?
Well, they become too emotional. Some of the bigger questions. Woman to woman. We are the same age after all. Just 6 months between us.
Oh, and who is the senior?
I am.
Okay, should we start? Yeah, you guys get ready. Today's feminism focuses on the wrong things.
Ingen aning.
Ja.
I don't know where feminism is approaching in the moment. Where is it going? What do we want with the feminism?
I think that the most important thing with the feminism is that the women have the same rights as men and the same obligations. We are on the course of changing, but we just have to continue.
After I passed the age of 50, I thought that things would be better by then. But then I feel like now we don't fight. We don't have any powerful energy in us anymore. Both genders have to learn that respect is not something that we should earn. Respect is something that we were born with.
All women are treated the same.
I am treated differently since I become a Muslim. People approach me sometimes with very bad language. And they told me that I should go home where I belong.
I can relate to her because they see you and then they judge you and they know your whole life story, that they have this whole scenario in their head of who you are.
Yeah.
And I go through the same thing, but I went through it in my own country too, just like you. You know, go back to Africa. I said, you know Africa is a continent, don't you? It's just the mentality of people. They are so ignorant that they don't take the time to, talk to you, ask about
anything.
you. I've been to over almost 25 countries, and I've gone through it in almost all of them. My husband didn't know this, was so racist in Denmark, in Sweden, until he married me. And then he started looking and said, you're right, people are staring at us like we're some exotic animal.
20 years ago, I could go in my hometown and there was only me that wearing this hijab. But nowadays, when I go out, they are everywhere. And they are working and they are shopping. And it's a joy. For me, it's a joy.
I'm listening and I think that growing up in Sweden or Denmark, as I have, as the way I look and as the way I am, I can't compare, of course, to what you've been through. But I think that this attitude towards women in my position is more of how men, if that's the thing, how we are being treated in general, is very, very related to age of men, I think, I can see. I can look at my son, I can look at my friends in my age, and there's an entirely different attitude, which never changes. But the thoughts towards us, but the thoughts about women, I mean, in general, not everybody, of course, but lots of them think another way.
The Me Too movement is empowering.
Ja, jag tror att den är det. Och jag tror att det kommer att bli mer av det framigenom.
It doesn't empower women, really, but it's an eye-opener.
You know, you say this Me Too, Some people take it to an extreme and they want me. They never look at the whole picture of everyone. That encompasses everyone in that Me Too.
But I think when the Me Too comes in like this as a movement, it does good for some branches.
Yes.
For example, film, theatre.
Politics.
And politics, yeah.
There is a certain sisterhood between women my age.
I mean, first of all, this word sisterhood is like 1970s hairy lesbians demonstrating against the nuclear war.
You're against the word.
I mean, we're people.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no sisterhood when I was a teenager in the 60s, 70s, whatever. No.
It's not about your sex, it's who you connect with.
Yes.
Why I stepped to this side is because I do have a lot of friends left from when I was very young. I've got new friends, but I'm not friend with everybody.
I don't have a lot of old friends because I chose a road people don't like. So they disappeared.
Yeah.
What, because you had your children when you were so old?
And no, because I'm a Muslim.
So what?
I'm not born a Muslim.
I experienced when Margaret Thatcher became Great Britain's Prime Minister.
Yeah, but which time? She was Prime Minister more than once.
The whole time.
The whole dreadful time.
I thought it was first, wow, a woman, Europe. She's been marvelous to get to the top. That's another thing. But I didn't like her politics.
I've only been in Denmark the past 33 years, so I was there when the miners went on strike. It was an illegal strike. They didn't have any money for like nearly a year. The children didn't have any food. They were starving. And then she went to fucking war.
I just thought, great, a woman. So it shouldn't be thrown on her because she's a woman. Because look at all these men, how they screwed up the whole world. Come on.
Yeah, you're right.
If all leaders were women, there would be less war.
I think that women in general have a tendency of actually trying to deal and discuss and agree with things.
But we have women leaders in Norway, Finland,
Denmark.
So I think-
Denmark, yeah.
Yes.
It says Sweden hasn't got it yet, not yet,
no.
which is surprising, I think.
Yeah. They have women leaders. And why is it that Sweden, which I think is more open to it, but why? What's going on?
Jag tror att anledningen till att vi inte har fått någon svensk ledare här i Sverige ända, det är för att manfolkan, de är så jädrans bråkiga. De släpper inte fram kvinnorna.
I mean, we say if more women were in charge, there would be less war. It's an English person originally. Margaret Thatcher went straight in for the Falklands War, and she had incredible support from the nation. I mean, when you look at it, factually, no. And going back in history, also the same. So I don't think it's gender specific.
After today, I got a different view on feminism.
When you say I got a different view, I think I got some different information.
I think I've learned a lot. I think that feminism is maybe an old-fashioned word. I think that we are incredibly fortunate to live in Scandinavia, and I just wish that the Scandinavian model would like grow like a bubble towards the rest of the world.
Yeah.
It's been very interesting to listen to my sisters here on feminism. It's the first time that I actually talk about it and reflect upon the issue. So thank you for having me here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Did you get a different view on feminism today? Comment below and subscribe for more episodes.